Hairstylists and the word budget? Heck no. I don't know about you, but I always cringed when my parents were lecturing me about budget, budget, budget.
Yeah, so let's think of it differently. In this video, we're going to share with you why you absolutely must track your income and the most simple way to do so. And I promise you, if you do what we say at the end of this video, you'll feel like you received a raise.
We are also going to share some of our favorite tracking tools and apps because trust me when I tell you, we have tried them all.
Like literally all of them. So, but first, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and turn the bell to be notified every time we post about the two best things, hair and money.
Yes, as a hairstylist, I was bringing in great money every single day. I know you know what I mean. Brad was used to receiving a paycheck at his normal job, his W-2, every other week. So when he saw cash coming in every day, we were spending that cash every day.
Yeah. So what ended up happening is we found ourselves getting into a ton of debt because we thought we had the money, and we would always find ourselves eventually reaching for a credit card or waiting for the next payday because we were not properly tracking our income and expenses.
Don't get me wrong, we had a ton of fun buying the stuff we could not afford and eating out, trying the newest and greatest bars and restaurants. The money went out faster than it came in, and it was a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, so ultimately, after years of this cycle and feeling beaten down and exhausted, not getting anywhere, we knew we had to make a change and put some systems into place.
Yes, we knew that we really wanted to travel and we wanted more for our lives than living so stressed. We wanted to make sure that we weren't having to rely on making money when we were at work. Like we wanted to make sure that we were making money outside of work.
Yeah, once we figured out what to do and how to do it, it was just a matter of sticking to the plan and staying consistent. But we were climbing our way out of 6 figures of debt, literally, and trying to create passive income. But to do this, we had to know where our money was going.
We stopped calling it tracking your income and expenses, budgeting. Budgeting just felt so outdated and restricted to us. No one likes that.
Right. So instead, we like to call it a conscious spending plan because we just need to be aware and conscious of where our money is going so that we can make adjustments to fit our desired goals and lifestyle.
Yeah, so with that, the first thing you want to do when creating a conscious spending plan is we really want to understand where all your money is going. Once we know this, we can make adjustments accordingly. So we'd advise you to look at your last 4 to 6 months of your spending and categorize what you have been spending your money on. Once you know this, you can have the baseline and adjust when necessary.
Yeah, I mean, that's such great advice. So that's the first thing. The second thing we want to do is let's look at your income that you've made over the last 4 to 6 months. And I know as a stylist, especially being married to one, it can fluctuate some. Some months are better than others. So let's use your lowest month to create your spending plan on.
Thirdly, once you're aware of where your money is going and what you are bringing in, we can start to give your money an assignment before the month starts.
What she just said, that is the real secret. You have to give each dollar an assignment before the month begins. That way you're controlling the money instead of the money's controlling you.
I don't know about you, but we never seem to have money left over at the end of the month.
Never.
Ever in our account.
Yeah.
It just was spent.
Right. Before we move on, we want to hear from you. Do you currently track your income and expenses? And if so, how are you tracking them? Are you using a spreadsheet, pen and paper, the envelope method? Are you using an app on your phone or your computer?
Does tracking your income and expenses just feel overwhelming and stressful for you?
Well, trust me when we tell you that we have tried all the budgeting techniques and tricks ever. So we understand.
It can feel discouraging when nothing works over a long period of time. You start to want to give up and think this budgeting thing isn't for me. We know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, it wasn't until we actually found a budgeting app that we can link to our bank account that will literally track the income that comes into your bank account, and it tracks the expenses and categorizes them for you.
Yes, this is a no-brainer. So every time you swipe your card at Chipotle or at Starbucks, the app will categorize that expense for you into restaurants or coffee. So you can keep track of your expenses in real time and you do not have to take note of every single transaction.
Yeah, that can be exhausting. We realize this is not a new technology and we're not doing anything mind-blowing here, but I know it's been around for quite some time.
However, some apps are way better than others, and we have seemed to love Monarch Budget.
So Monarch will allow you to do everything we mentioned, plus much more, like tracking your net worth. We're not here to promote a specific app. We're just sharing what we use and has been working for us for years now.
There will be some upfront work to put all these systems into place, but just like anything new that you start, you will get the hang of it and it will become second nature.
Yes, we want you to have control of your money and your life. So creating a spending plan puts you in control of where your money is going.
If you want to see how we literally set up Monarch and use it ourselves, please click the link in the description to visit our website. We have helped Many and dozens of stylists create their personal spending plan to gain control of their finances.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we'll walk you through step by step so that you do not feel overwhelmed with the process.
Be sure to check out this video on how to make money when I'm not behind the chair.
Yes, and be sure to obviously subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below, and we would love to hear from you.